is up, guys? So I'm pulled off to the side here, trying to get my stuff set up, my audio going. Hopefully this works the way I hope it will. But yeah, if you're checking back in with me, I mentioned a couple of times in older videos that I was looking at upgrading my bike, and I did. I got a 2020 Harley Davidson Fat Bob. It's got a V-twin power, almost 2,000 cc's, stock forward controls, which is good for my height. It's still a little cramped for me. I thought I need to either look at a seat option so I can sit a couple inches further back possibly, or maybe extended forward reach controls. But this bike is freaking awesome. Upgrading from a Royal Enfield Himalayan, 400 cc to this, it's a wild transition. But no, it's fairly warm, 62 degrees. Wind isn't too bad. So I thought I'd take it out and do some recording. I don't really have a destination. Don't really know how far I'll go. But I just want to trot around and see the sights, see what's going on. It is a little windy, but this bike compared to my Himalayan, the wind just doesn't bother me as bad. That Himalayan, it was only 400 pounds soaking wet, and gosh dang, man, the wind would just blow me all over the road. This bike, I feel it, but the wind don't control me, I guess is the best way to put it. Now this bike is, almost 700 pounds. It actually might be 700 pounds with a full tank of gas. I don't remember exactly what the specs are. But yeah, it's a little chilly. Probably should have threw my leather coat on. wind and everything. But this bike, it's like I almost want to be on the highway. Bugs are out. I have bug splatters all over my visor already. Thing I definitely want to get for this bike is a fairing with a small windshield. That's what I used to riding with a bike, where the wind doesn't hit you in the chest the whole time. Take a short ride. Needed to get gas and stuff, so I did that. But yeah, man, the bike is great. I love it. I had my eyes on the Fat Bob for a while, but I was really torn between it and an Indian. I really like the Sport Chiefs, but I found this one. It was up by Chicago, and the price was perfect, and the color was good, and I was like, you know what? Harley. Choose Harley. If you can choose Harley, choose Harley. So my uncles always rode Harleys. It's, you know, it's a bike I've always loved. I mean, who doesn't, right? So grabbed this and super happy with it, super happy with the bike. It feels good to have a bike that I have confidence in, and I know it has the power to ride the highway if I want to ride the highway, and it fits me better than the Himalayan did. So yeah, really happy. But yeah, I bought it and rode it, took it out for one ride, then put it in the garage and threw new pipes on it and a set of bags, little Viking bags, which are pretty sweet. But yeah, the exhaust was a fucking nightmare. I'm pretty sure the guy who had this bike before me, he had another exhaust on it, and he put the stock exhaust back on when he traded it in or sold it or whatever he did. And he stripped the posts out, the exhaust posts. So it took me forever to figure out what the problem was. I thought it was the flange nuts. I thought he had stripped it. They look stripped out. So I went and had to find flange nuts that fit, because Harley, of course, uses a 24 thread instead of the standard 18 that you find everywhere. So I found those, and those weren't working either. So I ended up going to my local Harley dealer and bought new posts. And once I got those new posts in, then the exhaust bolted right up, no issues. But man, I worked on that thing for way longer than I ever should have. But it was a learning experience, I guess. But it sounds great. It's a Vance & Hines big radius. Got a great deal on it. It was like a display. They had it on display at a shop. Never used it, never bolted it on a bike or anything. So I got it for, I think it was like 60% off of what it normally would be. Usually like a $1,200, $1,300 exhaust. I got it for, I think it was $500. So yeah, cannot beat that. I think that about wraps up the ride, at least for now. I'm gonna try to post more videos now that I got my new bike and I'm super stoked to ride more. So yeah, thanks for joining, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe for more content. Peace.